Hey everybody. Let me try and look on my phone here and see what you guys can see. And I need to move. Hey Carrie and Kiwi. Yes, I'm wearing a robe, so I kind of set my camera up, so hopefully I don't really get on camera much. I'm 100% aware I'm in a robe, and that's why I'm trying to stay off camera. But I'm completely covered. Hey, Suzanne. Let's see if I can move over. So not only do I have my crafts, I have also got my cards, my tarot cards, if, we may feel, so inclined. You have me into this. Oh, cool. Yeah, isn't it kind of neat? Let me see if I can move over. I don't want to be much on camera tonight because I'm not really dressed for the occasion, but I don't really care either. Funny, I look over on my clock on my oven and it says 3:33 right now. Even though it's not really 3:33, it's the wrong time, obviously. But it's funny because 3:33 was my, remember my number before 11:11? How I was all about 3:33. I still am. I still feel like 3:33 is important. Hey, country girl. Yeah, and I'm trying to also, it's not like I'm, flaunting it. I'm trying to be discreet about it. This phone's about to die. I might have to pull you up on my iPhone. It's not like a sexy robe or something either. Phone's about to die. Okay. Here, I pull you up on this device instead. Because this one's too low on battery. So, well, we're going to talk also. I figured to give you guys something to look at while we're talking about this case. Or talking about what it wasn't really too much. Well, yeah, it was in a way about Summer, but I wanted to just talk. It wasn't really going over things in the case. It was more how a few of them did some really shady things. I found it really interesting, this whole chasing out of Ben Hill. I know this was old news, okay? And I know, and I'm completely aware it's old news. But see, I don't watch these people. I don't go to their chats. But so to hear about that story and how they freaking were supposedly chased out of Ben Hill, okay, for miles, they say. Nothing happened of it, okay? They lost the dude. Nothing literally ended up coming of it. But these people go out of their way to make a big deal about this and then go back to Beach Creek to try to find this person, I guess, a different trip. Why? And then they really just were I don't understand that. To me, it seems like a bunch of weird drama, fake drama that was created for some kind of video some kind of documentary, because it's awfully dramatic to go do all that over something that never, I mean, somebody followed you, big whoop. Okay, they followed you a few miles, and you literally travel states to come back to find that person. That makes zero sense. That's asking for trouble.
I mean, they stated that they went across the mountain and stuff down that treacherous mountain. They had to go almost 4 miles before they ever got to the mountain, before the roads ever got any bad, you know?
Yeah, it's like, what the heck do they think that had to do? How they are going to twist this in their head, how that could possibly be related to Summer's disappearance. That's just a silly, you know, that's so ridiculous to me. And then they want to give me a hard time about calling in the bones. But they're going to make a big stink about this guy who followed them, and they're going to actually go back to fucking Ben Hill Road to try to get this guy again, like, or that is fucking weird. And I'm just hearing, you know, so I'm just pissed for the first time about this. I heard about something about a chase or whatever, but I never heard these details. And I heard it from Chasing's own mouth too. So it can't be, I heard it on, it was Chasing talking about it. And it's just so crazy to me that they're going to get worried about that, but their besties, they're not at all concerned about what Don Wells has fucking said. Like the things that he said about children. You're going to make a big deal. And also you're going to make a big deal. It doesn't make sense. How can you get on Fred for legitimately trying to help with a tip, but you're going to cause a whole bunch of drama about a guy who chased you off Ben Hill Road, and then you're going to go back and go right back to that? Why? That sounds like you want drama and content. It does not sound legitimate searching to me. Sounds like a documentary or some fucking fuck shit, some kind of film. Like, and also, just like you can't show anything from that trip, you know, hearing Chasing in that, on that panel saying she's never going to show the footage. You know, she wanted to make that very, very clear. Chasing, we're not stupid. We know you're not trying to, it's not like you're keeping it for the integrity of the case. You're under contract, and you're not allowed to share that content. So stop fucking playing games and lying to everybody. Because all of you did it at once. And that's how I knew you guys were fucking up to a documentary. I talked about it a long time ago, even before this. Because it made sense. I know what happened. I mean, when these companies, these documentaries, these production companies, when you sign these contracts and you're basically selling your content over to them, and they now own your content. It is no longer your content. It is property of said production company. Maybe they never used it, but there's trust and believe it's not for any type of like integrity of the case. If that's what they're trying to say. I don't even know what they are trying to say. I'm just assuming that's what they're probably trying to say. Because it sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Because if they had any worries about the integrity of the case, they wouldn't have been causing a bunch of drama out there on Ben Hill, trying to chase this guy down. And you know, that stuff. It makes me really so mad for, it really makes me so upset. And I don't even know why, because it's not like I'm like buddies with Benny. I've had a lot of issues with him. He still probably F's with me to this day. But like, that made me so sad for him. Like, that is just was so like beyond disrespectful what they pulled. Just makes me sick. I don't know how they can freaking rationalize this shit in their head. Absolutely makes me sick. You stole the man's money too. Like, you didn't pay him back for, I mean, you guys got access to the property due to Benny's fucking money that you had to pay Andy. And then to learn today too, in this live, it was very informational live, to learn that Ryan is paying Andy. Dude. And do you guys understand, speaking of BMW and chasing driving a BMW, do you know who else is driving around a BMW? That's Andy Bernard's current vehicle right now. A newer model BMW he's driving around. I'm sure he'll admit it, because that is what he's driving. Literally seen him outside Fred's sister's when he was driving by in it. The things that Andy has said and what Jay Sue says about him, they ignore all and defend him constantly. Mm-hmm. Hey, Robin. It'd be one thing if they truly felt like they were doing the right thing and, you know, their heart was in the right place. But it's not. It's absolutely not. You don't buddy up with Dawn and Candace and claim to be like for Summerwells and then sit here and scrutinize things about Fred and stuff when your little buddies over there are a million times worse and talk about children's bodies being hot as hell or whatever he said. It's fucking sick. I mean, are these people okay? Sorry, I'm on one a little bit tonight. I'm just like really irritated. See, I don't go to people's channels, and I really don't hear a lot of the stuff, the drama going on and stuff. Because I don't want to sit there and hear lies about me and Fred. So, you know, sprinkled in there. So I don't go to streams. So when I hear of, you know, learn of stuff like this, a lot of times I learn of it way after and the details, and I get pissed off. Even though, you know, it's like pretty old news to you guys. It's still important though. Benny paid Andy to have access to that property. He paid Andy $300 to be able to go up there and fly his drone. And for those freaking I'm sorry, it's thieves in my mind. You fucking like straight up stole from him. They ghosted him. I mean, I don't care how anybody feels about it. It doesn't matter who it was. It could be any person, guys. Replace Benny with any person. I would be just as mad, just as upset. It doesn't matter who it is. Hey, Destiny, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. I would be, because right is right and wrong is wrong. And that was really some really low down, dirty, gross stuff. And they can say whatever they want about, you know, whatever about Tiffany or, me, honestly, like I understand, like, me and Tiffany have our issues, but there's seriously anything that Tiffany Marie has done pales in comparison to this, in my opinion. I'm sorry, it does. Like anything, this shit trumps it with these guys because it is like I truly believe that it's dangerous for Summerwell's case. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. This isn't hate bonding. It's just what is right is right. So just so people know, me and Tiffany Marie aren't besties and we still have our differences. Everything's the same. It's just we agree on this because we just it's important, guys. And some things, it's 111, guys. That tells me what we're talking about right now is like really important, in my opinion. at least Tiffany like will like speak up against people. You know what I mean? Like these like chasing, so weak. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. Chasing's the most weak of them all because she knows better. In my opinion, yeah. I don't know. I think she's the most one. The reason why she bothers me the most because I think people looked up to chasing. I mean, people already like didn't care, didn't really have really any type of opinion for Gabble Geek or Krama Mama, but a lot of people looked up to chasing and thought of her as somebody like that was honest and of integrity. Anyways, it really, what am I crafting? I don't know. What should we make? I brought also my cards too, just in case like we might want to just draw cards instead. I just got a whole bunch of things here. I also got my resin and stuff if we want to make something. I was glad I had this mold I saw because I want to get one of those lights. I want to make one of those pyramid things where you put a light under. It's like a night light and it glows up the pyramid. You know what I'm talking about? And you put pretty like things in it, colors, especially colors that look pretty when they're lit up with certain, like maybe a blue light underneath it or something, or a different color. Oh no. You're at the hospital? Oh, you went, man. I know, look, I have a bunch of those little things too. Here, I have all kinds of little things that my mom got from Temu and just decided not to. So I pretty much inherited this stuff. It has some of these cool, like, things that we made, like that heart necklace of summer, and we made a summer keychain. I just don't know. I'm trying to think. I feel my blood pressure rate rising. Here's these little, now actually these were in a nail kit I have. I put them in here just in case, like I might, little rhinestone looking things. I think, is that what that is, or is that, yeah, it is, little rhinestones. This is the little rhinestones. They're like different colors. I have a bunch of, oh shit, maybe I could use, my head's starting to hurt, to be honest, because I got myself too worked up. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to get myself into something now. Put little, even nail stickers. Anything can go in resin. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things that are good for nail art are good for resin. Trying to think how I can, maybe I could do something like this, like something like neon. Because what you can do is you can put this color on the bottom of the, I learned because I've been watching videos on YouTube. You can put the color in the bottom of the mold, like this powder, mica powder. Use it to kind of fill in designs and stuff. And then you pour your mold over it and it like colors it. Maybe we can make something like that. But I mean, it's kind of weird to make a neon like cross, isn't it? I don't know why, but it's kind of weird to make a neon cross. That's why I was thinking, seeing what else I have. The crosses are cool, but this is the only type, I think the only type of really mica powder. I do have, whatever this is, that would work too. Some blue and any of this powder, another type of like darker blue. Also could be mixed in. These mica powders can be also mixed in the resin to make it a solid color if you want. Why do I have so many blues though? That's weird. Here's some glow in the dark. And I also have liquid dye stuff too, but I've noticed if you mix this in the resin, it makes it hard. If you make it too opaque, yeah, it doesn't work too good. So I think it would be better to color certain things with. Here's some, I don't know why I have so much blue-green. What the heck is that? That looks white to me. Blue, more blue. So many blues.
Maybe it's a sign.
Right?
Blue.
We do have purple. Purple's good for summer. I mean, I guess that's not so... purples, and maybe we could do some like... Some of these are... The purple's not... Or, Kathy received her cards. I don't know, but Kathy would really love people to send Christmas cards if anybody is interested in sending her Christmas cards. Her address, if anybody's interested, Kathy Gordon is the one who I'm talking about. My mod, Kathy Gordon. She's just been really going through a rough time, and if people would like to send her Christmas cards. Yeah, pink and purple. Then here's blue too. Blue, pink, purple. Maybe some like neon. But her email or her address is 549 Carpenter Road. She said but I don't, you'll have to look up the Bean Station, Tennessee. You'll have to look up the zip code because I don't know it off the top of my hand, but off the top of my head. But if you just search that address, it will tell you the zip code. So anybody doing Christmas cards, maybe add her to your little list. Now, where is... Let's see, maybe I'll make somebody... I had a couple of people I want to make some things for, so... I thought it might mean more to make some people some things that are special to me. Now, let's see. Here's another one of these. UV resin. Yes. Maybe we'll do this. I don't know if you guys can see this cross because it has little hearts I could color in pretty colors. Maybe we could just see how it turns out. We'll just see. We'll start with purple for summer. Yeah, crosses would be a really popular thing too if you want to make crafts to try to sell. I would think crosses would do well. I'm not good enough yet to like make things to sell. I don't feel like, but because I'm very new. Let's see, how did they do this? Did they use water? They might have used water. Let's see. Yeah, because see, that's not very, that's kind of, how did that guy do that? That's not going to work. It's not going to work. That's not going to turn out at all. Actually, change the plans. Change the plans. And I got that all over it like an idiot. We'll just make... Might not be like the most like... Here, I'm going to use this. I guess. I'm going to try this fiber color. I guess we'll try this, see how it works out. If I can think of where I put that. There's brushes here too. Okay. Gotta put paint in this mold. Hopefully, it's hard to not get outside the little heart though. we'd have to do this pretty fast. I would think this might dry. We'll just try it. I don't know. I don't know. This might not be a good idea. Shit. This might be a horrible idea. Okay. I need to go get some. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Country Girl put the zip code out if you guys want to. We're gonna try this and see how it works. I don't know. It might dry too quickly. My head hurts. And I also need. That's what happens when I get all worked up. I don't know. Maybe the mica powder would work if it was a little wet. Let's try it because I kind of feel like that would work out much better. So let's try a blue. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. Oh my God, dude. Are you serious? It's everywhere. A mess. Oh my God, this is going to be a nightmare mess. Thank God it didn't get in my cross that I'm working on though. But I have, here, maybe if we, I don't know. I could have sworn to see somebody else use mica powders so maybe it was with water. Ah, shit, this is not going well. I'm messing up. I'm getting it outside the, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to, gosh, I don't know how people do this. This is so hard to get those get it in with the little, like, I'm gonna change gloves here a second because I got this freaking, it's getting everywhere. But I feel like that paint is gonna dry before I get the, what are you guys talking about? Mess. Give me a second. I'm trying to clean up this, like, my cross to make sure there's no, like, straggler piece. Like, it's not going to be perfect at all. Like, this is quite, let me see. Is that drying? Let me see if that's dry. Okay, well, maybe the paint would be a better option because ew, because the paint's not actually drying. Yeah, I don't know how some of you guys do this shit. It's probably this brush too is not sufficient, really. Also, the user, I'm sure, the person doing this, me, is, I'm sure, major part of it. Hey, Bootsy. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, Pearl's mom. That sounds horrible. This mica powder stuff is a freaking mess. Be much better if I could use this fabric paint. Here, let's take some of this pink, I guess. It's pretty pink. We'll color. I don't know what I'm going to make this cross into, but like, I mean, if it's going to be keychain or what, but can you guys see what I'm doing? Just really, I just wondered if you guys. Okay. Should pick it right up. Yeah, and I'm going to put a clear coat over it. Get a blue and go over that. Maybe this blue. I'm going over with this fabric paint over the mica powder because I don't know if it's going to be vibrant enough. So I wanted to make it more intense. Dayquil, NyQuil. Ugh. I just got, oh, what? Look at this. I'm a dum-dum. F you, Angie Bernard. I know you're watching, you weirdo. Have you ever done this? I don't think that's enough purple either. I think we need the purple. Where did I put it up? Have you ever done this before, Jane, or any of you guys? Ask Jane because she said something in the chat, but that I forget. But right now, but oh yeah, she said it. The resin should pick it right up. It's what it looked like from YouTube videos. As long as I can get this freaking to how I want it before it completely dries on me. I don't want it to dry. I don't want to ruin the mold, but oh yeah, I bet it's hard for the earrings. Okay, let me see what else to do here. I'm not very trying to decide how to do this. Or how I'm gonna, what color next? Maybe one of these really pretty, like there's these glitter paints here. Let me try this color, this aqua looking. I don't know. Might also use this pearl. How about gold? Yeah, let's do gold. I think gold would look cool. That will make it look like fancy. Fancy schmancy. So I'm gonna, if I can do this, I'm not very, you see all those lines in there? I want to paint them all gold to make it look like kind of, I don't know. Maybe kind of fancy. a fancy cross. This is going to be really difficult. And I see a piece of something in there I do not want in there. What is that? What is that? Just don't want it to dry. Hi, Whistle. So it's hard for me to do this and talk drama. But let's do this whole part right here, gold. No, I don't want to do that. What is that? It's coming. Oh, is that the paint? What is that? Oh, it's some old, I think that was some old freaking resin or something. Like a tiny, tiny piece. I guess I could probably also, if I had to, paint on the actual resin and then cover it with clear to touch it up, right? Gold is not as opaque as I'd like. It's kind of difficult to work with. Maybe I could try if there's a silver, try some of the other ones in silver just to kind of I don't know what you guys can see. I'm like so in my zone. Sorry. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit. Hold on. I have to do this one gold too because I have to match the other side. This one needs some gold on it. It's not intense enough. I don't feel like. Or maybe. Let's stop with the gold for a second. I'm painting over like the, let's see, where's some, I know there's got to be like a silver here. Or maybe like a, there's no silver. There's this sparkly, but that's not going to work. I guess we're going to have to use all gold. And then 1 second, let me turn up the light a little bit. I'm trying to look at the screen and see what you guys see. Hard for me from it's a little too bright, maybe. Okay, it's a little bit better. So here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, follow all these like lines and line it with gold. Like even the hearts, the outside, I colored the inside of the hearts. But all the, I guess like the threading or whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna try. It's hard, very hard. I guess I could put, it's extremely difficult. I guess I could maybe paint on the, I'm gonna use clear resin to pour over it. And then it's going to have this cool, like, gold threading and colorful, like, hearts in it. And the rest is going to be, like, transparent. And that's the plan anyways. So we're going to see. If I have to, I'll recolor in these. If I could just. That was too much product right there. I don't know how I'm going to be able to fix that. Don't know. So, do you guys all listen to Tiffany's? What do you guys think? I know, besides the fact, let's just try to, I know you guys don't, like, some of you guys don't like her, but I'm talking about what she was actually addressing. Just like a lot of her people don't like me. I think, I don't know if this is going to be, yeah, actually, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I might have messed up the threading for the, I might have messed up the hearts a little bit. But I'm not a professional. Oh. Okay. Yes, the molds are silicone. Silicone molds. Wanted that little pop of color like in the hearts, but I might have really, I don't know how well it's gonna come through on, but you know, I was thinking I could, I'm gonna keep hitting this accidentally. I was thinking I could paint the outside of the the resin and then cover it with clear resin if I have to, if it doesn't turn out as perfect as I like it to. I mean, I know it's not going to be perfect, but I want the hearts to be the, to stand out. And not to be, I keep gonna hit my freaking camera. You didn't watch it? Oh, it's a must see. And of course, guess who freaking comes in to, of course, the very first thing, like Andy comes in and says, and when he comes in chat is like, "Hi, Ziggy, I wasn't on the road." And we weren't even talking anything about him being on the road, or it was totally off topic and random. And I'm glad he did that so people can just see the type. He's showing up freaking everywhere. I am like derailing Tiffany's stream, like, and try to act like I don't know. He made it about something different. He tried to make it about something different, really. Guess I'll have to use a little bit more of that pink too to fill it, make the Oh, I thought it was. I watched I was there for pretty much the whole thing. And well, that's not enough. It was eventful. I think Chasing came in, but I didn't see her, probably because I have her blocked. Because she's so full of it, dude. She's so full of it. We have pearl white too, I think would be pretty, maybe on something. Maybe I should make all these little dots in there, these little. There's a little bit more here I need to put some gold on. Then I'm going to put some of these white, I'm going to put some white, pearl white on these little dots that's in here. Yeah, so Andy comes out of nowhere, guys, and just freaking say to completely derail the whole stream and change the subject, dude. It was crazy. Uh-oh, here comes Fred, and he's listening to me. I hear myself. Okay. What do you think, Fred? Is that Fred? I can't even see over my bright light.
No, it's just like you going in Killer's chat. I mean,
Oh, yeah, he went in Killer's.
He was the first one in there waiting.
I know. It's crazy. Making himself known, He thinks if he makes himself known, then maybe
I guess it's because he had him on the screen.
He had Fred on the screen too, though.
thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's why you broke in, huh?
Okay, I need it.
I'm assuming.
Well, he needs to get over it because where was he the first year? I was just rewatching a video by what's her name? That where she was interviewing Andy when he was driving that freaking street sweeper thing. And that was right around the time that I remember him coming to YouTube and making his appearance. That's how he made his interest into YouTube, was asking for money donations for a camper. And this was like the date of her video was July of 2022. Like he was not around for the first year at all. Okay, so I'm gonna use some of this white. Maybe I can put some. What are you saying, oh lordy, about? Oh gosh. This takes some freaking precision. Jeez. See a spot I missed with the gold though. I listened a little bit of Josh's. Did you guys listen to any of that? When he had Tony Mathis on a panel. And they were talking about this lady who is, I guess, for some weird reason, filing a lawsuit against the father of Sebastian. It's weird. And it was interesting, I guess. I don't know all the details, but it sounds, I only listened to while I was taking a shower. But you guys might want to check it out. It sounds interesting. Oh, I see some down here I missed. Maybe I can do some white here. Let's do white around the edge. Whoa. All around this. To make it nice and stand out, I guess. I don't know. Gotta probably clear it off on the, I don't know if that's like the best idea for me to do that actually. But I've already committed, so I have to. Really, can't change my mind now. I'll clean up the side here of the cross so that hopefully just like this little edge part is white and not like the whole side of the cross. I just want to make this little edge here. I don't know if you guys are able to see. I'm just trying to detail it like with pretty I don't think that I don't know what this woman's deal is, but I don't know. I don't like it. And I'm talking about the woman that's filing a lawsuit. I think it's in poor taste. And a distraction, and it's ridiculous. And that's why I don't want to fucking get involved in that bullshit. Because look at all the shit I'm already involved in. You know? Mm-hmm. Fred's over there saying, mm-mm. Like, what? No. Not the Zigster. I hope this works out how I'm hoping it will, because I'm spending quite a bit amount of time on this. There's some old resin right there. Yep. Exactly. And I'm not ignoring anybody. Just give me some time to I'm on a mission right now. And that's this is like, when you ladies know when you're doing your makeup and you're to your last part, like the hardest part, and that's your eyeliner. That's kind of what's going on here. And you need that extra, like, precision. And that takes quiet. Hopefully I can clean that up nicely. Do you guys remember that when Chasing and them all came back and like were besties with freaking the Wells after that trip? Like so fake. Oh my god. That shit was so fake and so obvious. Totally like you're benefiting somehow financially in some way or in some way because that was too weird. And look where we are. Oh shit. Am I gonna have to get out the gold again? No, I don't think I'm going to. I just can't possibly think of any type of scenario in any type of world with any type of circumstances. Could they have thought or could have, I mean, where it's would be where they have felt like it would be appropriate to basically sell themselves to sell their soul basically to the devil in order for some kind of clout. So, and it's worth them their integrity. They're willing to risk it all. And that just shows me a lot about who these people are. And they're doubling down too. That's what's so sick about it. And then freaking trying to gaslight. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no wonder freaking Andy learned it honestly. I don't know. I don't remember. Fred's never accepted any type of money in the name of Summer Wells. Here, actually, let's we'll paint the whole edge, I guess, or try. And they can try to say things about like his jail calls and stuff that people helped. But he was helping in Summer's case and he never benefited. He's never like really, it was things like he would need. Like Andy's completely taken advantage of people in their desire to find answers in Summer's case. And I think it's gross and he's trying to benefit off it financially. And then how's everybody going to feel when they find out, if they find out, Andy was involved? You know, there's got to be a answer for why he was on the road. And he can try to keep pretending it didn't happen and keep putting that in chats and stuff. It's not going to change anything about how I feel. It's just going to make me want to really actually make me more determined to get this footage. Because I don't care if you are, if law enforcement does come out and try to say, oh, that you're, what's the word, cleared. I will demand to want to know why you were on that road. I will never stop. Do you understand? Eventually, you're going to have to answer to somebody. He's just putting off the inevitable, in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. And I know he's following me everywhere I go. It's so weird. Even, Tiffany's was really, it wasn't really like a focus really on Andy, and then he turned it into about him. Okay. Ouch. Oops, I just broke my brush. It got stuck. I must have got stuck to resin or something. Let me find my lid and then I'll read your guys' comments. I'm going to fill this with resin, clear resin. Kind of wonder, did I drop this lid? Do you see a silver lid like this anywhere?
Yeah.
Where?
But you,
Oh my God. See? That's why I'm telling you, Fred is like super observant. Even though you guys probably saw it too, I'm just like really not. I'm not observant. Exactly. And they want to, and just to hear that whole shit of trying to set Fred up, you guys, that's true. And it was Gabble that was behind that. And that was just gross. Like, when you would probably, you were probably going to use whatever drugs that if you would have got anything off him, but you wouldn't have. But, he wouldn't be dumb enough just to sell you some random person that walks into Ben Hill some drugs. Like, get real, lady. It didn't work when Don, was trying to really set him up. But it all worked out. So it is what it is. I can't tell if this is full enough. If this works out, this will be pretty, but if it works out like I'm wanting it to anyways. So let's see. Can you guys see here what I'm doing? Right here's my little cross. I'm going to, move this paint right here. And try not to be really on camera right now. But it's not that big a deal. as far as this light will reach those, so I'll have to make do. Okay, we need to hurry and cure this before the paint like starts spreading all over the place. Hey, Shannon. Never heard of Fred being caught in a lie yet, but Andy is king of the throne of liars, right? Oh, well, go watch, according to Gavel Geeks, go watch her inconsistencies video. It will freaking tell you all of Fred's lies. No, all it is a freaking, like, shit-talking fest from the little bit I did here, and giving him shit about his opinions. Oh my God, he was wrong about somebody being caught in somebody's voice being Cotton. Well, he's not besties with Cotton. He even said he didn't know Cotton very well at all. Like, how many times did you see Cotton in your life? Fred?
Huh?
How many times have you seen Cotton in your life?
I've seen him a lot of times, but as far as talking to him just twice, 2 different days.
Like, what do you mean by a lot of times? Where would you see him?
I mean, I just see him along roads or something, know who he was, but never spoke to him or nothing.
Oh, okay. But he wouldn't be anywhere like you would go, like,
No.
okay, like in your friend circle.
Mm-mm.
Okay. But you only spoke to him like twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I had but 2 conversations with him.
Mm-hmm.
And Marvin's one that brought him to the house about the boat.
Because Tiffany Heffel is privy to certain things about Andy, and she knows the truth, so that's why. Need to go ahead and here. Actually, I'll probably need to let me keep these paints out just in case. What's the lawsuit about? The only thing I heard is this like lady was at some kind of event that like Betty, Bullhorn Betty, and Tony and Seth were at. And it was like some older lady who I guess was causing problems at this event and was trying, I don't know, like I guess people overheard her saying things about wanting like to get into close enough range of Bullhorn Betty to slap her or something, is what I heard on Josh the Lab tonight, is what they're saying. Like this woman, I don't know if she donated money. I didn't listen to it all, but Tony Mathis tells their side on Josh's, and it just sounds like it sounds like he's never even met this woman. Like he's never even really, like, he, according to Tony Mathis, he's only been in, like, he's the closest he's been to this woman is like 20 feet. And it sounded like she was looking for problems. This is actually going to be really pretty if this works out. I don't know if you guys can't see really what's going on here. or if you can see. Can you see it on your screen? The cross? Probably not, huh?
No.
Not real well.
UV on it.
Well, not with UV, but can you see it otherwise? Let me fill this here. Okay, let me huh? Okay, let me turn it also like this just to be safe. This is gonna be interesting. If I have to doctor it up like with some paint, and I am gonna have to cover the side with the paint. Did I miss that? No, did I miss one of, it looks like I missed part of this heart. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's okay. I'll color some of this gold. If that's really, I'll color it. Where's this? I just want to be sure. I don't want to mess up because now this paint, I have to be careful because if it's not completely underneath the, or soaked into, it might still be on the mold, some of it, and I don't want to smear it anywhere.
All stick to the mold.
I
figured that paint would all stick to the mold.
Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. Or at least the majority of it.
I'm talking about the other side.
Mm-hmm.
The side.
I know. No, but I'm curing the other side of it. The rays go through the yeah, even though it's clear, I'm just doing it from that side just to be extra careful because sometimes you'll lift it up and underneath will be kind of wet. Yeah, see, I'm feeling this has some wet. Yeah, the outside is like that. See, okay. We have to hurry and cover that.
I didn't figure it'd come out like that.
Oh, it came out completely. But the outside is still, I need to, it's,
I just say don't UV.
Would it, you think it would dry like that?
Yeah.
No, I mean, you think the paint will, well, I want to cover it though, to make it glossy. But here, I'll dry it just so I don't,
I mean, it won't hurt it.
Yeah, actually, let's do it like, we don't want it to dry on this mold. I just want it to dry, the paint to dry on the cross. Because that way I can wash this mold, or wash this off easier. Actually, it looks like it might just peel right off. Which is, actually, any of it wet? Oh, it's all dry in there. Maybe it just looks wet because it's, well, it's okay. Okay. See, it's, the outside is not, in certain parts is not.
What kind of crafts are going to be doing next?
T-shirts. I don't know, but this is not up to my standards yet. I'm just going to have to. I'm going to try to put it back in there. I don't know if I can. Actually, I need to take Yeah, I know.
I would just take it and
I want to take.
dress it up and then clear it.
Yeah, I'm going to. I want to take something here, one of these, and clear out this. I don't know how I'm going to put it back in there. Okay, we'll do it like that because I do need to get some a little bit on the sides. I just don't want the whole thing, this hole to fill in. So I'm going to be careful about that. Let me see. I didn't grab my, oh, here we go. This takes a little bit precision. It's not as bad as the doing the painting, because the resin will sit pretty well. Well, I was saying this, but then it's okay. I'm gonna have to. I see a part where it's kind of come off. Shit. Alrighty. I think this is probably the last. Love you too. Yeah, see, it's falling off my freaking cross right here. What the physic? That's not what I wanted to happen at all. At all. At all. Do it like that. How about like that? Okay. We're gonna what we can do to clean that up is put the light on it and it will solidify and we could just take it right off. But let me make sure we don't fill in this hole. you want to, oh, well, or maybe I could use some of this that's right here on the sides. Maybe I should wait to do the sides of the cross just to make sure I don't want any, I don't want, let me see. There. Let me just put this under light how it is right now, and we'll doctor it up here in a second. Before I mess it up too much, I want to seal that paint in there like that before I mess anything up. Okay? Reminds me, remember drinks you use to put in your oven? Drinks? What's that? You guys, this one's already going to be spoken for because I'm making gifts. But I figure I'd at least go live with you guys and do it. Oh shit, I don't want to put that resin by that light. Shrinky dinks. Oh shit, I think I got a bubble here. Fudge. It's okay, we'll fix that. We're gonna have to file a little bit. I guess I could work on each side of the cross, like, because I have to, I got to get that gooey stuff off that too. Or move this out of the way. That's what the lamp does. It only takes like a minute. It's super simple. And so far this is my cross. I'm going to do the outsides of it. I'm also going to, so right now you see how it's all nice and sealed in there, and it's in there forever. And hold on. I want to make sure that this back or this hole is not freaking filled in. Okay. Which it kind of did a little bit. So we have to fix that too. The little hole, it's filled in tiny bit. Right here is also part. That's weird. Yeah, we need to do something about that. But overall, we're going to take at the edges, so for like the front. Let's see. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to fix the sides. So I'm going to, well, when you look at it through the, like this, it looks kind of messy. How can I fix this? Hold on. I just thought of something. Let's you get that shit off my. I just thought of something. We're gonna. So this is sealed, nice and sealed in. Let me get my little handy dandy tool here and see. I don't know how to use this thing very well. But I don't have very much to get through because it's only a thin layer of epoxy or resin. So the white edges right now are a mess. But I will fix that and make them. And I'm going to fix this back here too. Here's this big, what the hell is that? Shit. How can I get that? Hold on, let me think. What do we do about this? What do we do? What do we do? No. Get the, oh. Okay, that will work, I think. But then it's going to leave a fucking, no. That's okay. We're going to do something to cover that. That's not going to show up. Because we're going to color the back of this thing. And cover or resin the back to make it, when we turn it over, it will be intense. It will pop out. If I can color the back of this cross black and then color it with, or cover it with resin. Shouldn't have really that much further to go here. There we go. Or maybe, nope, still didn't go through. My freaking thingamajig didn't, it like, oh, actually, I should do what I did last time. Now that I think about it. No, I don't have, wait, hold on. Maybe I can heat it up with my hot air gun. Or my, let me see, can I heat this up enough to melt plastic or melt resin? Will this get hot enough to? Here we go. Wait, did it? Nope. It's still. It's gonna heat up. I just don't want it to heat up on my end too much. Well, we'll have to. Hold on. I have a headache a little bit. This is intense. Yeah. This is quite intense. Anyways, let's move on to something else. I'll work on that a little bit later because I'm getting frustrated. And that's looking really fucking ugly. But we're gonna fix that. Okay, it's gonna look actually pretty. I know it will be hard to imagine, but we're gonna take, I guess, this, and I guess let's try this. I'm just gonna go for it. Just going for it. We're gonna use this to paint this back, this blue, and then hopefully it will look really pretty from the other side. But we will see. See what it looks like. Okay, we don't want to put too much that falls down the side too much, which I will fix the sides. We're going to fix the sides and make it we're going to make the sides white. It's going to look nice. Okay. That's the goal anyways. So the blue background might make it stand out. You know what I mean? And kind of make it a little bit, we have this bump here, but I'm putting another coat of resin on this, so maybe that will kind of go away a little bit. Okay. Let's try to use this a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it will help dry the paint and then we'll look. If I need to put a little bit more any other place. What are you guys saying? Anything? I would dip. Oh, that would be awesome, Rhiannon. Holy crap, that's a great idea. And look at all these crosses too, like all the different crosses you can make. That's a great idea. And if you and your kids or whatever, or your family can make it together. Uh-oh, am I showing too much? Okay, here, hold on. Let's go back here. Got a little too. And we'll move this like that. There we go. It wasn't up far enough to show anything. So it was still like 6 inches below that area, but that could have been bad. That could have been a wardrobe malfunction. For sure. So, let's see here. Yeah, it needs some. Yeah, it doesn't dry very well on this. I don't feel like. It's going to need another coat for sure. And then we're going to add this on top. See how I can clean this up right here? Just peel that off. I don't know if you guys saw that, but here's some I just peeled off. It's like all you have to do is put this under any messes you make, like and spill, like on the outside, you just put under the resin or under the light. And it just like picks up right like that. Makes it easy. Also, it helps like if you could put resin in a thin layer to clean out the mold a little bit too if you want. You know what I mean? To make sure, like if you wanted to make sure it's free of any type of hair, dust, whatever. Resin garland. I'm about to pee here in a second. And man, it's 3. But That's what's cool about this, like this kind of craft. Like you can do it. I can go live for it. It just takes a couple hours to make, or even really, most person, like a regular person, it only probably take them like an hour, probably, if they know what they're doing. Whoa. What do you mean with the holes in the resin? Uh-oh, look, my brush just fell apart. It's a cheap brush. I'm still going to use it. Yeah, that is not going to dry. So here, or at least not how exactly I want. So let me just add a little bit more. Here. Uh-oh. Oh, well. You guys have the camera you really need to see anyways. So here I go. I'm going to cover this with resin. Let me get another one of these like little thingamajigs. Let me just try to cover this like, well, kind of without it going crazy like it did earlier. Trying. This is I don't want to like mess up the blue anywhere, so I have to be careful not to hit the bottle to the paint. I also, though, don't want to put too much on that it seeps everywhere like it was doing earlier. I thought it would stay on there and just kind of like do like what's called, what do they call it? Doming. That's what I was trying to do. But it didn't kind of work. It didn't really work out. How I was intending, at least. See, I'm going to have to move it. It's doing that shit. It's getting everywhere again. That's okay, though. But see, I got some streaks in there I don't want, but I want to make sure I seal that paint in there, though. Let's see. I need to get my glove so I can move this real quick. Just do, no, I need my actual. I need use of my actual fingers. Let me see. Here, will that work? Yeah, that will be fine. Hurry, seal it in, seal it in, seal it in. Making sure there gets a hair in it. It's no bueno. But, of course, I'm not a professional. It's this like bump here I hate. Eek! Just touched it when I shouldn't have. Touched it too soon, I think. I definitely have to do the edges white. Oh, yeah. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? To make a bunch of the crosses and stuff. Gosh, though. But if you could get your like family together and, make it special where everybody makes their own like cross and stuff, all that would be really a cool family thing. If you could get your kids into such a thing, feel like something, yeah, shit. We don't want that. Yeah, or that. I'm trying to cut this off my freaking cross. I'm mad. Get off my cross. You're gonna mess it up. Trying to think how to fix this. I'm gonna have to just put some smooth it out. Just gonna have to doctor it. Hey, okay, good. You're not on camera. There's a chicken in there if you want to cook it.
A what?
Chicken.
Like 2 pieces.
Holy crap. I'll make you something in a second. I'm almost done with my little, I guess I'll make you a snack, even though it's 3 a.m.
2 things in there.
Okay. Let me, what was that I was trying to fix? Oh, yeah, right here. I need to make that smooth somehow. Because I don't like that. Looks. I'm going to do this like a little. This is like dripping. I'm going to have to do the sides like. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I guess, like each side by itself, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to have to cover this again because it looks not to my liking, and I'm going to move it off the This is going to be a hardcore, heavy-duty cross when all said and done because of all the freaking layers of this I'm putting on it. But I want it to be shiny. The sides, I'm going to do each separately, I guess. On each side, all 4 sides, I'll turn it. I'll hook it somehow, like stand it up and just have to hold the light and cure it so that I'm going to have to paint the sides white again and then cover with more of that to smooth it out. And the whole blue thing, yeah, I mean, did it work out how I wanted it? Not exactly, but it didn't stand it out. You'll see here once it's all said and done. Use tape. Yeah, tape works really good too to get here, let's get that. Put that out of the way. Get that off my silicone table thingamajig. What is it?
Just one.
Oh, no, you can give it to Athena. That's fine. I didn't use the heat gun to keep the bubbles out, but let's see. There's a little bit right here that's not as smooth as I'd like. But once I'll do the sides, I think that might fix a little bit. I'm messing up my fucking back of my cross. Hold on. Let me feel how this. Yeah. The sides I haven't done, but I don't want to get. See, do the sides. Some of this on the back should fix. I don't know what all you guys can see right now. I need to. So this is the back of the cross. I'm going to try to, it's probably going to be covered again with more resin because it's not as shiny as I want it to be. I got some, it looks like I got some, this resin here on it that was on my table. And it kind of like made it kind of matte, a little too matte looking. But I still have to do the sides, and I'm going to have to hold it and do it with, okay, good. So that's kind of evened out a little bit. When I do the sides, I think that will smooth out. Let's see. This is the cross with the, I don't know if you can't really see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on, let me look at my phone. How it looks to you guys. The back, it's going to be an trying to fix it. It's not like a professional job. It's going to look a lot better once I do the edges. It will pop better. So let's see here. I guess we're gonna have to do that one side at a time. So here we go. So we're gonna take a brush, take the pearl white, and we're gonna do one little spot at a time. We're gonna do here. We'll do this. Let me make sure you guys can see. We're gonna do this part right here first, and then we'll put some resin over it to seal it in, and then we'll move on. I guess we're gonna have to do it like that. Right here, I have some, yeah, definitely need some. This is missing some resin up here for sure, for sure. once I get that. Okay, here we'll just do this one little bit at a time, I guess, and I'll just put some, making sure you guys can see some resin at the top here, I guess. A little bit, I get. I don't know, I put a little too much. And just kind of to try to seal it in, I guess. I don't know, maybe if I should have put the light on it first. Maybe I should have, but let's see. That didn't work out how exactly I wanted it to at all. I don't know how this is going to work, but here we go. It's not going to be perfect for sure. Hey, Juniper. I'm just going to have to do each part individually. I kind of wish I would have colored the back a different color, but it is what it is. Hey, Tina. How are you doing? Just to make sure I have to clean it. Stuff is to buff it because part of it is getting all like fingerprinted up and making it look okay. Let's move on to this little crevice right here. I guess we're gonna have to do the bat. I don't know. We're just gonna see how this goes. We're gonna go right here. I don't know. We're in a very serious situation right now, Caitlin.
Why?
This is intense.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see, maybe if I could dry it first a little bit.
Are you still making the snack?
Sure. I'll finish this tomorrow. Maybe I won't do all this cross tonight. I guess. I don't know if I want it like that. I don't like that. Looks too messy. We need to make that, yeah. But here, it's just crazy to do this at a little bit at a time, but like, I want it to turn out right. I don't know. I might paint the whole back white because I don't like how and maybe it will still have the blue background because the white won't show through. I think I might because I don't like the blue background, I don't think. See though. I wanted to make one of these crosses with like some flowers in it, like real flowers, like dried flowers or something. I think that's missing some, right? Right here. It's missing some to make it like nice and smooth and blend in nicely. It'll look nice, I promise you. Once we get to the end, it's gonna look nice. I want the back to be white, I think, because I don't like this blue. I'll turn off this light in a second so you guys can see. So it's quite difficult to do one side at a time. It's definitely not the easiest undertaking, but like I said, if I wanted it to turn out right, I'm going to have to redo the back. So this is the blue back. I don't know if you guys can see on your, but it's just not, I want the, it's not, I want the, it's going to be, I think it's going to be nicer white on the back. And then the blue will still show through a little bit on the front to give it a little bit of background, you know? But when you turn it over here, it will be white and glossy. It won't, this looks a little more matte than what it's going to be. This is going to be much more like glossy and gone over again once I get the sides done. And so is the back. So, but I'll let you guys go, and that way I can make my daughter something, and then I'll just finish these sides real quick. Well, I figure something out in that arena. So, all right, guys. Good night. I'll talk to you guys later.